I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. That punch lands. The perfect counter lands. That jab doesn't score. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Nice counter. Beautiful counter punch. These fighters always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Good job stopping that uppercut. Parries that jab away. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we're entering. Here we go. It's round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Missing with the left hook. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. These two were made for each other. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they...
Come on.
On to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim it, go for speed.
Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble here. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer...
It's a tougher fight, and he's got to be confident.
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which fighter will say no mas? Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope. You've got to...
I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Tried to score with a jab. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes.
Focus, big, deep breath.
On to the 5th we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That hook just can't find the target. Well done with that counter shot. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
The jab doesn't quite connect. And he scores with the counter. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. On to the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
These punches coming from every angle. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Straight right just misses. Greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round.
Switch on. You've been coasting.
Round 7, here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
There's a counter shot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Oh, what a punch! The jab not finding its target. Catch and shoot. Well done with that counter shot. Hold it right there. Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. That jab misses. The perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. The game plan does not... Round 8, and we're off again. Well, they got battered last time. Did you see that? Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And he did catch him. He caught him. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the gods took him out.
I can't believe it. They are giving up. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. The straight right just misses.
Der hat UFC-Einstellungen jetzt, Bruder. Körper L2.
Just missing with the uppercut. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Straight right just misses. The face is telling the story from that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. We wanted action, and they are delivering. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Catch and shoot. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every creation.
Crawford's legs are all over the place.
Oha.
Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What?
So you see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Weil er das so eingestellt hat, Bruder.
Let's talk about Crawford in that. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped.
Hast du Seitenlage gewechselt?
God, listen to me. If I knocked somebody
Ja,
down like
okay.
that round. You know this round coming out? He's getting
Der ist eigentlich normal Auslagen, ne? Rechtsausleger. Links, sorry. Der ist eigentlich Linksausleger.
You watch what's gonna happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very
Jetzt.
surprised.
Ja, so. Ach so, ja. Ja, ja.
Always pay to be first. It pays to be last.
Also Lomachenko ist Rechtsauslage.
Just misses with that jab. That jab doesn't find a home.
Hä? Loma? Ja, ja. Ist ja Boxen, Bruder, nochmal. Outbox, genau, Outbox, ja. Der ist aus, ja. Der ist normaler Boxer, wie ich weiß. Ja.
A perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output.
Oh,
There might
nice.
be more action here.
Wie kann man jetzt direkt fresh gehen, ne, wenn man keinen Ausdauer hat, Bruder?
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight.
Boah.
Caution being thrown to the wind.
Ja.
A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. Blocks the right hook.
Der hat Ali-Style gemacht, oder was? Ja. Und der immer rumgetänzelt mit Jabs und so.
Swing and a miss with that jab. He scores with the counter. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
A gift. What a gift to have a champion. You know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just
Oh,
bouncing
my
off
man.
and they're walking through, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Taşaklar gitti diyor.
Courage on display here is incredible. That counter punch caught him clean.
Oh. Ja, ja. Hier mit linker analog. Nach links, nach rechts. Klicken.
Let's talk about Loma in that last
Klicken
round.
nur.
He is
Also
down
tick,
big time
tick.
on the-
Nicht reindrücken. Ja,
Bell rings and we start the third.
das ist drücken, was du machst.
One-way traffic. How do they turn this
Du
around?
musst zur Seite nur klicken, Bruder. Nicht drücken.
Just been hurt, you've got to get out there again.
Ja,
Be
genau.
smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in.
Nur Loma hat eine andere Animation, weißt du?
Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Und es gibt auch das mit R1, ne? Wenn du R1 hältst. Oder was? Nein, nein,
These two were
klicken.
made for each other.
Mit R, genau.
Ja, genau, ich hab den gemacht, ne? Ich hab den gemacht und Köpfhaken.
In die Eier. Der arme
What do you think
Land.
of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can look
Ja, so schlimm kann es ja nicht gewesen sein.
Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you,
Okay.
that's where the confidence comes from.
Deswegen musstest du direkt Straße machen.
Exchange punches.
Ja, ja. Geil, Alter. Die können hier so viel einstecken, das ist krass, ja, bei Leichtgewicht. Aha, ich sag's gerade. Oh.
And down he goes.
Meinst du?
We can truly appreciate
Nein,
what we
nein.
saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Schön abgetaucht, ja.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still wanna fight?
Schaffst du. Ja, Mann, der Typ steht 40-0 oder so, ne? Oder mehr.
They got knocked down but didn't stay down.
Wie, was
Once
für eine
again,
Bilanz der
showing
hat
you
eigentlich.
how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Todd, God, he's up. I'll be surprised.
Was
if
meinst du,
he does.
Alvarez holt den oder?
And if he does, will he get back up from
Meinst
the
du,
start
Alvarez
again?
holt den?
That was a shot.
Need to turn
Haut
this
den weg,
around
meine ich?
halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do.
Na.
It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the
Nee,
habit
nee.
of losing. Don't get into the habit
Alvarez
of
ist vorbei, ja, die
sacrifice.
Zeit. Die
You've
ist nicht
got
mehr
to
ganz
change
prime.
the habit. You've got to change something. Because otherwise, why should it change?
Punch, counter punch. Punch land. Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought this
Leon
was
Edwards?
great to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement.
Also,
Look at the speed.
ja, versuch mal nicht so.
It never happened.
Beautiful counter
Nur
shot.
weil ich schwarz bin.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Crawford
Oh.
is dazed. Let's talk about Crawford in that last. Here we go to the fourth round.
Ja, ja. Der hat zweimal Olympiadings geholt, glaube ich. Zweimal sogar. Olympiagold, ja. Puh. No, YOLO. Spammer oder was?
He threw a punch and just got countered. In this division,
Why sind die Pro-Boxer gewonnen auf einmal hier? Let's
Now this is
go.
about desire. This is about character. This is
Standwechsel.
about want.
catch and shoot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Those counter punches have to hurt. No rest for the weary. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, the power puncher told us, listen,
Düşmüyor ya.
around 12. Whoa, wait a minute.
Aha.
Crawford may be ready to go down. Didn't wait long to get back.
Oh, was steckt der ein, ja? Dieser Coco Jumbo, Alter.
Back to normal.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Just missed with that hook. Are we going to see a jab from these two?
Der Lomachenko auf jeden Fall, ja.
Good counter punch. A perfect counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout.
Ich versuch's, ja.
The perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Let's talk about Loma.
Der Gong hat den gerettet, Bruder.
On to the fifth we go.
So, der Seki will dich kauen. Ihn hat einen. hab jetzt keine Ausdauer mehr, Alter. Mann! Aha, was sehe ich da? Aha. Outgas, hä? Outgas. Ja, ja, ja. Mhm.
Crawford is dazed. But somehow weathered the storm.
Heftig.
Gotta wake up. They've gotta get on the
Richtiger
back foot,
Überlebenskünstler,
push ahead a little
Alter.
bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Mr. Survivor oder was?
The perfect counter lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Crawford in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Ist das Bas Rutten?
That counter shot land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma. There's the bell to start round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Land that jab. That uppercut just missed. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that
Jetzt,
is
ja.
not going to get dented.
Oh.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, judges gonna have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Wirklich nicht schlecht, Alter.
And he
Du kannst
scores
das
with the
Spiel,
counter.
ne?
He blocks the hook.
Aber das kannst du auch gerade. Auf jeden Fall. Gerade auf jeden Fall.
Jab
Ja,
does not
Mann, ja,
score.
Mann.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Loma hat kein Power, ja, zum
You
K.O.-Schlagen.
cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Where did that
Oh mein
Down
Gott.
she goes. And it's a one-hitter.
Guck mal hier.
What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Even I.
Ich bin sogar ausgewichen,
Where
yo.
did that come from?
Nein. Zum Glück nicht.
1, 2, 3.
Bist du tot? Headshot dead! Headshot dead!
Final 10
Bist du
seconds
tot?
here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round.
Geil, Alter.
Let's talk about Loma in that last. There's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear.
Warum
here,
3
Jody.
Punkte
How do you
in
think
3
he's gonna
Runden,
do
Bruder?
after being
Warum
knocked down
knapp?
in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown.
Du führst 2 Runden, ich führe 5. Oder 4.
Alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to post
Ich auch nicht.
Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Nobody home with that hook.
Wieder drauf gewartet, das jetzt.
Well, you know, in this division, you gotta have speed and you gotta have footwork.
Oh.
Cooked goose.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard.
Ich habe die ersten 5 Runden geholt, Bruder. Oder 4.
That counter punch caught him clean. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. The bravery being shown here is just incredible.
Geh weg, du böser Mann. Schwarzer Mann, geh weg.
They're both trying for a knockout. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round.
Oh, Kombination. Kombination.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Gelbe.
Let's talk about Loma. And they're back at it again here in round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Nice try, bro. Nice try.
Punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nope, that hook won't score. Couldn't land that jab.
Oh my gosh.
Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightness.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Terence Crawford just got rocked.
Guck mal jetzt. Zack.
Where did that come from?
Er ist lockend am Poppen.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Komm schon, Junge. Oha, Digga. Richtiger Überlebenskünstler, Alter.
What does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Fantastic punch.
Oh, bam!
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Ich glaube, das war's, Bruder.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Good hook to the body. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Those counter punches have to hurt. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Beautiful counter shot. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the ropes. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. And he scores with the counter. And he caught him with a left hook. Smoking Joe may go. Frazier never won to back off or back down.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. That was almost a 10-8 round. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That counter shot lands. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? How about that time counter shot? That big hook doesn't land. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
No rest for the weary. That counter shot lands. So much firepower here. Is Frazier in trouble? Down goes Frazier. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. It's not over till it's over, but that not.
You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Let's get it started in round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Good counter punching. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Nice counter. Do you believe what we are seeing? They exchange punches. Just misses with that jab. Catch and shoot. Punches coming from every angle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Those counter punches have to hurt. That one lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that.
Switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus.
On to the 4th we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Well, Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
No rest for the weary. How about that time counter shot? Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Beautiful counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. Good counter punching. They've got the momentum. They've got.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. The perfect counter lands. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Hey, those punches add up. Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. A perfect counter shot. He got out of the way of that right hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after.
Fight that round. Get out there and switch.
Here comes round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. And Deontay, wow. I think that will look even dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last.
Switched off completely. Get your mind back on.
And there's the bell to start round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. And the Bronze Bomber goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get out when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What now is about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out. Did you see that? And Deontay, and down goes Wilder. I want to see it again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.